On his journey to Africa, Dr. Marcus Mann traveled to Ghana to establish a healthcare system founded on the true principles of health and healing. As a doctor of chiropractic, he uses his hands to remove interferences to the nervous system to allow proper functioning of the nervous system. And for the past 12 years, Dr. Manns has successfully established multiple chiropractic centers across the country, spreading the message of chiropractic to thousands of Ghanaians each week. With a vision to pioneer and establish chiropractic and lead a total wellness movement across the continent of Africa, and a mission to educate, empower and equip as many people as possible towards creating optimum health and well-being through chiropractic and total wellness lifestyle, the Chiropractic and Wellness Centers, CWC, have been established to help Ghanaians to accurately assess and increase their degree of wellness.
It's smarter to raise healthy children than to repair damaged adults. Healthcare is caring for health before sicknesses show up. Now, if sickness has shown up, you definitely need to have the most important checkup of your life, a spine and nervous system checkup. Alongside with your medical doctor who may be helping to manage your diseases, we got to start looking at the root causes of your problems. And for most conditions, the root causes stem from nervous system interference. Our job is to make sure you get the most important checkup of your life, spine and nervous system checkup.
Chiropractic deals with the spine and the nervous system. Now, your nervous system consists of your brain, your spinal cord, and your spinal nerves that come out each of the vertebrae. What happens is you have messages that go from your brain down your spine and out these spinal nerves. They go to control every single organ, tissue, and cell in your body.
The system that manages our patient's file is called the Atlas Chiropractic System. Each member is assigned a unique card, and they have a unique number which is attached to their files. So anytime they come in, they just take their file, they take their card, and then they scan it this way. This system is also linked to our calling in mode, which calls in them to see the doctor in the adjustment room. This system helps us to easily manage the records of our practice members.
We perform consultation for first-time visitors to the center. We do the biostructural examination as well as perform a computerized scan of their nervous system. We also act as internal marketers by convincing them as to why they should be on chiropractic care.
Today, CWC has established itself as an outstanding leader in the field of chiropractic and wellness. It is committed to leading a wellness movement throughout the continent of Africa, using cutting-edge solutions to meet the needs of its practice members, and dares to be different, allowing itself to be propelled by innovative ideas and technology in order to accomplish its mission. Members are assured of satisfaction as CWC is committed to excellence in all that it does. The center brings together people who excel in their profession to provide excellent care to practice members and inspire and guide them through long and healthy lives.
Every great vision has been carried out by people. Without people, no vision can ever be achieved. My goal for the HR and admin department is to have a pool of talent who are waiting to be employed, to have this rare opportunity of growing significantly in every aspect of their lives.
Services such as chiropractic care, corporate wellness, creating wellness, nutritional counseling, corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, spinal and postural screening are provided to hundreds daily.
When our practice members come in, we give them a health resume for them to fill out and give us more of an insight as to their health history as well as their stress history. We find out about what their biggest goal is, why they're coming here, and a little bit about their activities of daily life to give us a better idea of how we can help them and how we can guide them and lead them on this journey to wellness. After that, we do a full, comprehensive biostructural examination. It has a number of different components to it. The first one is a bilateral weight scale, and we're looking to see if people carry more weight on one side of their body than the other. We also look at range of motion to see if people can move through a full range of motion, unrestricted and without pain. After that, we do posture, a postural evaluation. We know that posture is the window to your nervous system. And so we make sure that we do a full posture evaluation before we proceed to the next thing. And the next component is palpation. So it's when one of our professional marketing chiropractic examiners will touch or palpate either side of your spine. They're looking for tight muscles. The muscles on either side of your spine are attached to your vertebra. So when they're tight, they pull and they rotate those vertebrae out of place. And a lot of times we know that that's where these body signals and these symptoms come from. After that, we check for leg lengths to see if one leg is shorter than the other. If one person has a leg that's shorter than the other, it means that their pelvis is rotated. And because we're a kinetic chain, it takes your leg with it. It gives us a better idea of how to adjust and correct those interferences to your nervous system. After that, we'll take you next door to do an advanced nervous system scan. The North American Space Association uses this technology before any astronauts are even allowed onto the space shuttle. It consists of two parts. It's got the thermal rolling scan and the static EMG, the surface EMG scan. They measure the muscle tonicity and the thermal regulation on either side of your spine, and it prints out a picture. Now the doctor, myself in this case at East Legon, will analyze the findings of the scan and of the exam, and then we'll get together and we'll go over all of our best recommendations for you and how we can best help you on the road to recovery and on the road to true health and wellness. This is an example of a scan that one of our staff has done, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what these colors mean. This is an amalgamation of both of the scans, the thermal regulation and the static EMG. Now, if you have a white bar is normal. It means the power that goes from your brain to the rest of your body is functioning properly. If you happen to have a green bar, where we've got a green bar at the middle and the bottom of the spine right here, a green bar is a mild subluxation. It's a mild interference to your nervous system, but it means that the muscles on one side of your spine are pulling and rotating that vertebra out of place, and there's a decrease in power in that area. As we increase these colors, we have a greater severity and a greater degree of interference to your nervous system. If you have a blue bar is a moderate area of interference. It not only interferes and affects the nerves, the bones, the muscles, but also with the blood flow that's going from those nerves to specific areas of your organs, tissues, and cells in your body. And when we progress even further, we neglect our spine, we progress even further to a red bar. A red bar is severe. As you can see, we have a severe area of interference to our nervous system. Now, occasionally, we see people that have a black bar, which is a chronic area of interference. As you can see here, we have 3 black bars in the cervical region, the thoracic region, 2 in the thoracic region. Now, a black bar is chronic, and it does not mean that we cannot help you. It just means that you're going to have to be patient. This has been going on for a long time. We don't know if it's been 2 years or 10 years. We know that it's chronic. It's been there for a while, and you'll have to give us time as your body's been degenerating and we're beginning to remove these interferences and these subluxations.
Built on individual and corporate integrity, CWC is passionate about chiropractic care and the important role it plays in optimum health and well-being.
Health comes in twofold. Number one, you must have power flowing through your nervous system without interference. That's where chiropractic comes in. But to combine with that, you must have the right coaching, the right direction and guidance on how to eat, move, breathe, think, and live in order to optimize the body's ability to express its God-given potential.
Our team is made up of people who are excited and genuinely passionate about improving, extending, and saving lives. Through a fully integrated program focused on all the dimensions of life, well-trained and highly skilled doctors provide different kinds of services to clients at all our branches located in Asylum Down, East Legon, Kumasi, Takoradi, and Cape Coast.
Chiropractic doctors are never trained in Ghana. We therefore have to go worldwide to get these doctors. We have doctors coming from the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica, and some of the African countries who have gone to train in the North of America.
So when you come to our center, we have you go through a series of tests to find out the underlying, the root cause of your condition. We don't treat pain. What we do is we take care of the cause of the pain. Now, we have computerized scan system, one of the best or the only type of scan that we have here in West Africa. It's a scan that's also been approved by NASA. If you look behind me, here's examples of scan that we took. It is state-of-the-art scan. And this is a system that helps us to diagnose some of the condition that we have here in our center.
At our East Legon Center here at the Chiropractic and Wellness Centers, we focus on full families. We love to take care of children and wrap our arms around generations to make huge impacts for generations to come. We talk about thinking well, moving well, eating well, having proper nervous system supply. So every Saturday at our East Legon Center from 10:30 to 11 o'clock, we have a Vitality Rally. And Vitality Rallies are a half an hour of jam-packed, interactive, educative workshops. And children and adults come, full families come alike, and we talk about things such as how to live to be 100 years old, how to raise healthy children, brain health, how to increase your brain health. So children, how to get better grades with less or the same amount of studying, and adults, how to retain your memory throughout your life. We talk a lot about nutrition. We talk about exercise, how to move your body through a full range of motion so that you get proper nervous system input to your brain and to the rest of your body.
Your first visit to our office is our first opportunity to exceed all of your expectations. You will be greeted enthusiastically by one of our fantastic front desk marketing chiropractic assistants. They will ask for your completed health resume located in the new patient center of the website, or they will hand you a form to fill out in our office. One of the major premises of this office is that you are a major player in your own healthcare, and we will hold you responsible for at least 50% of your own health.
Take a look at this chart right here. Depending on where in your spine you have a subluxation will determine what organs are affected, and in turn it will determine what body signals you either present with now or you could present with in the future. So if you have a subluxation in the top part of your spine, your cervical spine, you could have headaches, migraines, dizziness, sinus problems, allergies, head cold, fatigue, vision problems, runny nose, sore throat, cough, croup, arm pain, hand and finger numbness or tingling. Now in the middle part of your spine, called your thoracic spine, you could have things such as wrist, hand and finger numbness or pain, middle back pain, difficulty breathing, asthma, heart conditions, high blood pressure, bronchitis, pneumonia, gallbladder, jaundice, liver, stomach, gastritis, any number of body signals. Now your low back goes to control your reproductive organs, your bowel and bladder, and your legs and your lower extremities. So if you have subluxations in those areas of your spine, you could experience constipation, diarrhea, infertility. Women could have menstrual problems. Men could have prostate problems. You could have numbness, tingling, incoordination in your legs and your lower extremities.
In respect of the core functions of the Chiropractic and Wellness Center, they are also engaged in corporate wellness programs.
Chiropractic and Wellness Center has been very good to myself and with my wife. We got in touch with Marcus Mann, the managing director of Chiropractic and Wellness Center, when two of us were supposed to speak on the forum. I was the lead speaker, and by the time I had finished speaking, he came on stage and said, "This guy has spoken my mind," and from there we got connected. Now, I got to know that he was the managing director of Chiropractic and Wellness Center. So I got talking to him, and myself and my wife registered immediately. You know something, until I got to Chiropractic and Wellness Center, I never knew that the whole human system depends on your mind and on your brain, for that matter. And from the time I registered with my wife, it's been tremendous. But I did not even know that the way that you sit affects your body. I had a very bad habit before, maybe in the corporate world. I used to cross my legs. When I got to, whilst I'm sitting down, I'll cross my legs. And I never knew that it will even affect your body when you sit that way. And I've gotten a lot of corrections from my body. My wife was having a couple of ailments, and immediately we started going to Chiropractic and Wellness Center. Most of those ailments have vanished, and I've seen a lot of improvement in my personal life. The way I sit down, how long I need to sit down, how to comport myself. My health has improved tremendously. When I got some tremendous improvement in my health, I decided to extend it to my company. At the time, I was the managing director. I signed all my staff on, and it was tremendous. Occasionally, the staff from Chiropractic Center will come in and massage my staff, advise us, they will send us bulletins, and it has improved the health of so many people. One of the key things that my medical bills that I was paying in the bank reduced tremendously. I have been taking my staff on health walk, which Chiropractic and Wellness Center also participated in. In actual fact, Marcus Mann himself and his staff also participated, and it has tremendously boosted our health very well.
The success stories from our clients are many. Mothers, political leaders, lawyers, businessmen, teachers, drivers are all giving thrilling testimonies of their experiences with CWC.
I'm Diana Sarakuto, and I'm a Bible school teacher. I've been teaching for many years, and I got to know about this chiropractic many years ago. You know, my son had a problem with the back, scoliosis. It was through that I got to know about it. But then recently I also had a very severe backache, you know, and I took a lot of painkillers and, you know, took a lot of prescription from the doctor. It wasn't working. Then I just remembered about it, so I decided to give it a trial. So I came to the practice, and about almost 6 weeks ago I started. And in fact, the very week I started, I could see some improvements. I slept well the first day, and I've been recommended for a year, but it's not even 6 months, but I could feel, and I know that there's a big change. And I would, you know, advise people to really try it instead of taking a lot of painkillers that will not work. They should try the chiropractic because it's really working. It has really worked for me.
My first girl, Mamie Shrimpia, and Anesi is the second. She's the reason why we are here. She had a stiff arm, and then the neck was also stiff. But since we came here, I have seen a greater improvement. She can turn the neck. She turns the neck without turning the whole body.
We decided to come to this because I've been having a very terrible backache. So it's my husband too, you know. So, you know, after they explained to us, so we saw that I think it's good if we can come and give it a try, you know, since it's something to do with the spinal cord, which is the central, you know, of our body, because if anything goes wrong with that, then the whole body goes wrong. So we started coming, and we've been being adjusted and all that. We've been taking a lot of, you know, advice and, you know, telling us what to do. And to be honest, it was a severe backache, but with time, with the adjustment and, exercises and telling us what to do, I think we can say that it's been more than 60, 75, let me just say, percent, improvement with the back.
Before we came here, we were going to some other hospital for physiotherapy. I didn't see any improvement, but somebody recommended this place for us. And for about 4 to 5 months, I've seen a greater improvement in my daughter's health. So I would advise that parents who are going through similar situation as mine it would be healthier and advisable to bring your baby here.
Medicine is not everything, you keep pumping drugs into yourself, but they tell you the right food to eat, right exercises to do and all that.
I have been coming to chiropractic for many years now, and originally I came because I had a very, very bad pain in my neck. But after that was adjusted, I continued to come because I learned that having your spine adjusted on a regular basis is good for your health. So it's not just about a neck pain or back pain, but it's really all about being healthy and allowing your body to heal itself. So that's why I come, and that's why I think you should too.
People will, try and come to see what actually happens there, because I would say it's been beneficial for me and my family. Like my husband really also have this backache and all that, but I think it has also subsided. So that's the little I can say, that it will be advisable if people will, come and find out for themselves.
I know there are lots of people who only go to the hospital or get themselves checked out when they are sick or they are ill and have something wrong with them. But I'm here today to tell you that that's not enough. If you really want to be perfectly healthy, you need to prevent the disease before it even happens. And one method of great preventive health care is chiropractic.
There is nothing better you can give to yourself than having an excellent health. Sometimes when you ask people to invest in their health, they feel it's too much. I am very agile. I'm improving in health almost every time. And there is no big deal you can give to yourself than, invest in your health. When you tell people that go to chiropractic center, they look at the money. What better thing can you give to yourself? I advise people who have not yet visited that place should do so. You have excellent advice, and you will realize that when you sign on, your health will multiply tremendously, and you will feel it within. The catch is that within yourself, you will realize that you have improved in your health so much.
Take the first step on this journey to wellness and schedule your first appointment to drastically increase your health and well-being.
We at the Chiropractic and Wellness Centers encourage everybody, babies, mothers, fathers, sisters, husbands, wives, to come into the Chiropractic Center or call us so we can schedule you for you to come in to get one of the most important checkup of your entire life.
In order to improve, extend, and save lives across this continent, people have to get back to the core basics and elements of how to get health, where it comes from, how to get back to it, what has interfered with it. The changes that are required in order for people to live long, healthy lives stems first from their habits. And those habits they spread like viruses amongst our offspring. And they share these bad habits or good habits with their offspring. We end up in what many people think is a curse, a health curse, or a hereditary genetic disease. High blood pressures, cancers, diabetes, strokes, heart conditions. All of these are lifestyle conditions, and they are all preventable. But until we can get the appropriate leadership in healthcare, until we can set a new standard, a new lifestyle, until we can get to the root causes of people's underlying conditions, we're going to continue to have more sicknesses and diseases. And we're going to spread those sicknesses and diseases to our children and our children's children, and we'll be plagued with this forever. My brothers and my sisters, the solution is right underneath your nose. We've got to get into the homes. We've got to have a grassroots movement of families growing healthy together. Not waiting until sicknesses and diseases have plagued us, until they've brought us into an emergency. Now we have to have radical surgeries and consuming chemicals and potions, and lotions, and herbs and rubs and inoculations and vaccinations, incisions, etc. That could never lead us to health. True health comes from within, not from without. You're not going to take health in a bottle, swallow it, and create health for your families.
Schedule your first appointment to drastically increase your health and well-being. For more information, visit their website www.creatingwellnessafrica.com or call them on 0244 363625.
Nothing to fear whenever you're near, 'cause it's perfect when the family's here. The perfect picture in the perfect frame, 'cause without you life would not be the same. You pick me up whenever I'm down. Everything's perfect whenever you're around. You keep me smiling, I'll never frown. Together we're the perfect sound. We are the perfect family. Nothing can tear us down. We are the perfect family. Nothing can tear us down. Perfect family.
The long-lost secret of how to be a perfect family has been uncovered. Come to the Chiropractic Wellness Center and join the perfect family today. CWC, Creating Wellness.